Kate Quigley, welcome to Dom Irrera live from the Laugh Factory.
Thank you.
With
Hello.
Special guest Kate Quigley.
Thank you.
Now, here's Kate.
Hi, Dom.
Kate, how are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to read your hat. What does your hat say? Homicide, Philadelphia Homicide Division?
Yeah.
Very nice. Our day begins when yours ends. That's great.
It's nice, cheery, isn't it?
Is that a real hat that the homicide detectives wear, you think?
Well, they did then. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? It's like making a joke about murder and the cops are wearing it? It's great.
This is a long time ago.
I like it.
In a much more peaceful climate.
It couldn't have been that long ago because the grave says 1992 on it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
You're breaking this down.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was a lawyer, and I guess the guys gave it to him as a joke, the cops.
That's so funny. I like it. I like it.
So you had a photo shoot.
Yeah, I shot photos yesterday. It was actually really cool. It was my friend.
Was it just headshots or good?
No, it was bikini and like actually we did some like topless shots, but only from the back, so you can't see anything, you know. But it was for my friend Yanitza. Was on the cover of, this girl is so hot. She's on the cover of Maxim Spain and Maxim Mexico. And she co-hosts a radio show with Chewy Bravo. You know Chewy from Chelsea Lately, the little person, little dwarf guy?
I think so.
Well, anyway,
I get my dwarfs confused.
I know. Well,
my little people, my midgets.
They all look a little
elves.
bit alike. They're all the same height, at least. But anyway, so she hit me up and said, like, oh, my publicist arranged this photo shoot that we're going to submit a bunch of these pictures for all these men's magazines. And she asked if I had any friends that I thought would be interesting to submit that have a good social media following, whatever. So she asked me to do it. And I said, as long as there's hair and makeup, because I look like shit when I do my own. And she was
Stop
like,
it.
Well, I do.
You did your own today.
I know, but I look okay, but I don't look like Maxim ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I've never looked Maxim ready.
Well, so I said yes. So I showed up, and I get so intimidated when I have to model. It's so funny because I'm so fine being like on camera if I'm talking. But when I have to pose for photos.
Oh, and just fake smile and everything?
I hate it. I hate trying to look sexy. When I look at my photos from yesterday's shoot, I feel like I look like I'm trying to poop in every picture where I'm trying to look sexy.
Let me throw out some emotions. see what face you make, right?
It'd be great for the listening audience.
You ready?
Yeah.
No, they can see us.
Right.
Pouty.
Hold on. I'm laughing. Hold on.
Oh, don't laugh. You'll ruin the whole thing. That's pouty.
It's hard to do because the Botox.
You have Botox?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You're so honest.
I'm like.
Angry? Dells.
No,
an angry warrior from.
An angry warrior?
From the
like
Maoris. From the Maoris in the islands off New Zealand.
Are they specifically angry in a certain way?
No, I'm kidding.
Ah! Dom, you know that you probably have a lot of people that listen to this on iTunes, and they're just going to be like, "I wonder what is." Now they're going to go to the YouTube and watch.
We're back on the air as far as we're back on the cameras.
Yes, is
For
it going
some
to be
reason,
all?
the brainstorm that they had saying that the cameras were not working, were working, and now I'm happy that we're back.
People like to watch. You know, they want to see your beautiful face. They want to see, you know.
Are you hungry?
A little. What? You mean all the time or now in particular?
No.
Often I am, yes.
I'm starving.
Oh, I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. What time is it? It's 3:30, but I slept in late. Oh, so we shot yesterday from 7 o'clock. Well, I had to be at makeup at 8 a.m. And then we shot from 9 to 2 p.m. in a studio. And then we had to go all the way out to Malibu and shoot beach shots.
Oh, jeez. Was
and
it cold?
It was freezing.
Yeah.
And I'm in the water like up to my waist.
You went in the water?
Yeah. I was well, that's what they do. That's what the
Arctic
girls do.
blast, baby.
I am the worst model. All the other girls were like taking it really serious.
They don't have acts like you.
I mean, I'm really bad. I kept laughing, and then I got a little drunk, like while we were shooting.
They were feeding you alcohol?
Yeah, there was tequila, and you know the other girls. Were
Was it a commercial?
No, it was just the photographer had bought us drinks. So the other girls were like, "You don't want to do that, you know, because the alcohol will bloat you." And I was like, "Who cares? They can Photoshop it. I'm getting drunk. There's free tequila." The guy was really nice. He asked me out too.
What a shock!
I was surprised because I was like,
you were flattered.
Well, I asked one of the girls. I go, "Does he ask out all the girls?" Because I mean, I would. If I were a photographer, I would ask out every model I shot, you know? And she was like, he's never asked out anybody else that I've seen. And I was like, huh, maybe he likes my personality. Who knows?
It's possible that somebody could actually like you, Kate. I hope it,
I know. Well, thank you. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I felt old there, you know?
why?
Because it was all like young models.
Oh, you felt old? Really?
I felt old. Yeah, I am old for that. Like, I'm too old to shoot that, but I figured, what the hell? I'm going to be probably, you know, pretty soon. My body's going to fall apart. I'm going to look like shit. Might as well get the photos now.
No, you got a few years.
Thank
But
you.
maybe not a few, maybe a year.
Like 1 or
maybe
2.
8 months.
Yeah.
8 months, maybe.
Yeah, I better shoot some more. I better shoot a lot of these.
If I were
quick.
you, I would
Yeah.
get in front of that fucking camera every
As
day.
much as possible. Thank you, Dom. So yeah, that was yesterday. Every day's an adventure, right?
Well, you got an interesting life.
What did you do yesterday?
I practiced. I practiced different dances from the 50s and 60s.
You did not. Did you really?
No,
Oh, I thought maybe you were rehearsing for a role.
in Greece.
I don't know. You never know. I used to date a guy who was always like in tap class.
How many guys have you dated in your life?
Do you count going on like 2 dates as dated?
Yeah.
Well, then a lot. I go out with a lot of guys once or twice and never again because I just.
You told me. I guess not
our
on the
date?
phone. Or I don't know if we were talking on the phone or it was on the text that the guy who went out with you didn't think we had a lot in common.
The rapper.
Yeah.
I told you. Oh yeah. Well, we had dinner. Dom took me out for a very nice dinner. It was really fun, and
Oh, it was delicious.
it was so good. It was so good. Where was it? What was that place called? Italian place.
Ago.
Oh, so good. So
Oh,
I told him I was going on a date with a rapper. I never went out with a rapper before, and he was really. I thought it was going to be so much like more.
big and
Yeah. I thought he was going to show up in like a big car and there was going to be like bottles popping and there was going to be like video vixens with him. And I don't know. I just thought he'd be like talking in rhymes. And
Well, there are rappers that they can't rhyme. They get drummed out of rap school.
you might be right. But so like I asked him what he wanted to do.
So you're not going to see him again.
I don't know. I haven't decided because the thing
Well, you
is.
better decide besides before next Friday when this comes out.
Oh, this comes out next Friday? He texted me.
No, it might come out this week. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we went out and like he's really nice and quiet and sweet and very smart. Probably smarter than me, actually.
Get out. Who's smarter than you?
I know it's hard to believe, and really well read. But like I don't think we have a lot in common because he's into like staying in, and I'm into going outside. Like he hates the sun, and he said he doesn't like sports. And,
Wow.
And he
doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke pot.
right. He was a very straight edge rapper.
He raps.
Yeah, and then he's into like collecting. He said he collects like swords and guns and plays video games and
Collects swords.
swords.
Sabers and swords.
I
and-
mean, like lots of swords from all over the world. I probably shouldn't say too much. I'm totally going to give away who it is. But then he texted me that he had a great time.
we didn't say anything bad.
No, I'm not saying anything bad. No, he was really nice.
Well,
So
you figure that most people you can't go out with. You can only go out once or twice, and that's it.
yeah, I mean, I might go out with him one more time.
Do you think you're a tough judge on guys?
No, I think I should be a much harder judge. Don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a tough judge. I just need a guy. I might need too much attention.
I need a little guy.
I
I
need
need
a
a
little
little tiny guy with small hands.
A little clown.
Just one big ball, regular ball, and a regular dick, and one big ball.
That's it.
A spermatocele. That's what I need.
Spermatocele?
Yeah, it's a rupture of the sperm duct.
Wow. Look at you.
Hey.
How do you know that? That happened to you?
Well, because I'm a physician, I just do. I just do this because I'm better at it. I was a terrible doctor.
Right. Yeah, I could see that.
Everybody was dying on my watch, and I was killing.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
No, you didn't.
I really did.
Oh, you see, now you're getting bored with me.
I saw it. No, I don't think I'm a hard critic on guys, actually. I think that you know what I need? I need guys to answer my text messages with words. That's what I need. Like, guys always write back, like, LOL or an emoji to me.
Oh, God.
So what turns me on is when a guy gives me, like, a funny answer to a text. Like, you always give me a funny answer. Like, that.
I'm known for my texting.
You're not.
I
But I
can't make you come, but I can amuse you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about all that, but I started hooking up with a guy recently that I used to date, and we haven't dated.
Not the
No, not the porn guy, a different guy, a guy that I dated for a year. I was obsessed.
So you spend a lot of your time in the dating world.
Yes. No, not a lot.
Excuse me.
But I have this whole podcast about dating and relationships. So I try to go on at least like a date a week so I have something to talk about, you know? And if I found someone I like, I would date him.
Let me ask you this. I was thinking about when you and Jen went out that night in Vegas and the way you were dolled up and all with the Star Trek outfits on and all that.
Star Trek outfit.
Well, you had like that body leotard, I think, and she had a skirt.
Star Trek outfit.
But
Yeah.
do you even bring a wallet?
Yeah.
Because you don't really need it, other than a cab.
To pay for things?
Yeah.
You mean drinks and stuff?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing though? Think about that. Think about how fleeting that is. Like, that's going to be over one day.
Dom, it's never going to end. My personality, people always pay. No, I do take a wallet. I always end up paying. First of all, I always pay for the first round of drinks. Girls always pay for the first round.
Really? No.
It's very rare to walk in and someone immediately goes, hello.
Oh. You mean not for them, for just yourselves?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't pay for men's drinks. I don't do never.
That would be considered. They do in Ireland,
Girls pay for men?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Do you know that I used to do beer promos?
In Australia, too.
Really? Mm-hmm. I used to do promos for like Miller and Foster's, and I was like a Jack Daniels girl, and I was like one of those girls in the bars, like handing out the free trinkets and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I first moved to LA, there was a company, I don't know if they're still around, called Brahma Beer, and they would hire cute girls to do what they called incognito promotions. And what it was you would go into the bars in regular street clothes, just looking good, and you would go up to guys and you would flirt with them, and then you would buy them this beer. And you would never tell them that you worked for the beer company.
Oh, wow.
You would just buy them the beer, and then they'd be like, what's this for? And you'd be like, oh, you got to try this beer. It's just so good. And they'd be like, wow, that's so cool. Girls never buy me drinks. And so it was like this undercover marketing scheme they did.
That's funny.
Yeah, and I used to get paid like, I think it was like $50 an hour. So this is it's like 10 years ago. Like $50 an hour to do that.
Wow.
Just go out and buy guys beers.
It's more than we make at the Comedy Store.
Way more. I know. It's way more. I'm in the wrong. I should have stuck with the giving out free beer. But yeah, that was fun that night that Jen and I went out. But we actually did end up spending money. So my friend Jen Sturger came to visit me in Vegas, and we got really dressed up, and we went out to a club because a follower of mine sent us free passes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was all part of that story.
Yeah, I tweeted.
But he had to be there, right?
He wasn't there. So I tweeted, I wish my friend Jen could come visit me in Vegas, and this really nice guy bought her a plane ticket to Vegas.
Sucker.
No.
It's really nice.
He was a nice guy. You met him. He was really nice.
I liked him.
But then he got us passes to this club and $200 drink cards. But then we went to the club, and they wouldn't let us have the drink cards because he wasn't there to redeem them with his ID. So they almost weren't even going to let us into the club either because Jen had like Xanax in her purse or something. And they were like...
They checked her purse?
Yeah, they checked her purse, and they took her bottle of pills. That happened.
Did they give them back?
They gave her back the Xanax, but you know what? The next night at a different club, they took away my Advil, and they would not give it back. They were like, you can't come in here with any pills. And I was like, it's Advil. And they're like, sorry.
Well, they don't, it can be another pill just in an Advil container.
It was Vicodin, but that's not the point.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, so we had to go in and pay for drinks. But then you're right. We were standing there for literally like 2 minutes, and we were about to leave because we were bored.
Oh, yeah, you told me that, yeah.
Yeah, we both hate clubs. Who likes clubs? They're awful.
I fucking hate them.
So awful.
I hated them when I couldn't get in legally. I hated them when I was 17.
Me too. I was never a club.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, good. Then you start acting like you know what they're talking about. They could be saying that their mom's sick. Oh, that's terrific.
Plus, clubs are weird because you don't notice how drunk you're getting, right? Because with the strobe lights and the music and everything, you get really drunk, but you don't realize it until you walk out into the casino and everything is quiet. And then you're like, oh, shit, I am wasted. We were both like pretty wasted, Jen and I. But we got called over to a table really quickly.
All right. You sat with those people and drank vodka, right?
Oh. Yes. And it just so happened that one guy at the table was a huge fan of my Playboy TV show.
Oh, wow.
Which is hilarious because I've never ever met anyone anywhere that watches that show. So like, what are the odds we end up at a table with this guy? And he was, he was probably like 65 and he was just like so excited.
That's great. You made his day.
Yeah.
Nobody gets hurt.
Nope. It was fun. It was fun.
So we had a good time in Vegas.
So fun.
Yeah.
We all got really drunk one night. We stayed out till like 4 a.m. playing. Oh, yeah, we played poker.
Poker?
Did we
No, I don't play poker.
Machine something?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Video poker.
Video poker.
Yeah, that's what I like. Well, it's really not the same thing because you don't have to socialize.
Oh, right.
With regular poker, you get people pissed off at you and, hands on the table and all this bullshit.
Did I tell you I played in a poker tournament?
Yeah, you came in third, right?
I came in 4th out of 10.
Well, it was third 2 days ago.
It was 4th.
Okay.
Well, technically I came in 4th, but they split the pot. It was supposed to be a first and a second place.
Where was this?
It was at Hollywood Park Casino in LA.
Oh, and right near the Forum?
Yeah, I'd never been there. So I went and played, and they paid for my buy-in,
Do they have horse racing there still?
I think they do have a horse track there, but not at, near there. I don't know if it's at the same exact spot. I've never gone to the horse races there. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyway, I did pretty well. I never played before. I never played with other people. I get nervous. That's
what I'm saying. Like, I don't play blackjack or craps or anything. They tell you, me and Saccone went down, and we're there to play craps. I give him $100. We put in $200 for the big spenders that we are. And the guy, his first roll, he nails me all the way from across the table. He nails me in the chest, thumps with two dice.
Mike told me that. He said, I don't think Dom even remembers he got hit in the chest with 2 dice last night. Somebody threw. Yeah, I missed out on that night. Did you guys win any money or no?
I think we came out even. Oh, no, we did win. Like something ridiculous, like $35 or something.
We always have fun in Vegas, but I got to get you coming out to the pool. You never come to the pool.
Well, I should have came to the pool then. Well, it was closed.
Well, I know, but like in the summer, you never came out.
It's too hot.
It's not. It's amazing.
It's 100 degrees.
And there's hot girls everywhere. And
I can see them from my room as I lower my trousers to a comfortable cruising altitude.
But Dom, they'd recognize you, from the comedy shows and stuff, and they'd probably give you free drinks, and the girls would be flirting.
I don't want free drinks.
Okay. Well, that's where we're different.
I want to be left alone. So we should plug our October date at Reno.
Yes. What
Tickets
is the date?
go on sale actually tonight. So
do they really?
There's people camping out. Yeah.
Tickets do not go on sale tonight.
How could you believe me?
I believe everything you say. I'm so dumb. Dumb.
You look beautiful today.
You're really sweet. Well, I showered.
You believe that?
Dom. I wish I had something exciting going on to plug for you or tell you about. Nicole, Amy, and I are starting a new podcast. That's pretty exciting.
Do I know them?
You have to do it. Nicole Amy Schreiber. You know Nicole, right? She's comic. She's on the Roast Paddle on Comedy Central.
Sure, I know her.
Her and I are starting a podcast about pooping, about people who poop their pants. So
that should go a long way.
It will. Like every episode
for years.
Have you ever pooped your pants as a grown-up?
No.
Bullshit.
No.
Never once.
Not even close.
I don't believe you.
All right.
You've never had?
No.
Uh-huh.
You have.
Yeah. Everybody has once.
No,
our slogan is, if you've never pooped your pants, your life ain't shit.
Wow. No, I never have.
I can't believe that.
Why? I look like somebody who would?
No, because everybody's had at least like one. Okay, but have you ever had a story where someone else pooped their pants?
No.
Really?
I can't be on your podcast.
No, you can't. You got to have a shitting your pants
I'll
story.
make one up.
I told a story of at Ventura Harbor Club, I accidentally pooped my pants.
Really? Did you have white pants on?
Right before I went on stage.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Nah, I did not have white pants on. I had on jeans. And it wasn't my fault. I was taking this stuff for anxiety. Did I tell this story on here?
No, you told me.
I told you. Yeah, I was taking stuff for my anxiety. And a side effect is shitting, but I didn't know that. And I had really bad anxiety that day. So I took a whole bunch extra.
You're not supposed to do that.
I didn't know. And
How could you not know? That's what they call them, prescriptions. They prescribe the amount you're supposed to take.
This isn't a prescription. It's over the counter. It's like an herbal supplement.
Over the counter?
Yeah. It's like a powder.
Is it anti-anxiety?
It's supposed to help, yeah, calm you down. It's called natural calm. It did. It made me calm. I felt so calm
I
until
felt so calm. I shit myself. My
I
colon
did.
relaxed.
I felt really good, But then, like, right before I was about to go up, I was like, I'm a little tired. Like, this almost made me too calm. I should grab a coffee. So I got a
Oh no,
coffee.
coffee. That's the worst.
I didn't know that I was going to have that reaction. And I had
Yeah.
a couple sips of coffee, and then I was
Bada
like,
boom.
oh, shit. And then I didn't know what to do because the feature was just finishing. So I just ran to the bathroom.
Oh, you got it clean?
I had to. It was bad.
Oh, I can't wait till the show comes on the air. It's gonna be so good.
It is because most people do have a story like that,
Well, mine was from like second or third grade,
Okay.
and I was like walking to school, and I just felt like I just went like kind of the fart, and I went, bloop, and it was like just like liquid, and I just pinched my ass together and walked around till lunchtime.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
So you had it in your pants from until lunchtime?
yeah.
Oh my God.
But I pinched. I had my ass clenched so that it wouldn't
The whole time?
spill.
The
yeah,
whole day?
Yeah, no, the whole morning.
Why didn't you ask to go to the bathroom?
I don't know. I didn't think of it. It's too stupid.
See?
One day I forgot my shoes because I had snow boots on. I was so embarrassed that my feet were out, my socks. That's such a little kid thing.
Aw, that's cute. You were embarrassed to be barefoot?
I wasn't barefoot. I had socks on, but I
Oh.
forgot to put shoes in the middle.
Why didn't you just wear your snow boots all day?
You're not allowed.
Oh, really?
No, you got it because they're wet. They wet the floors. You got to take them off in the cloakroom. We called it.
I don't even remember. You remember that? I barely remember elementary school. I blocked it all out.
I remember certain beatings I got from the nuns, and I remember certain things.
Did you really?
I told you I did stand up in first grade, right?
No.
I never told you that.
No.
I probably said it on the air many times, but the nuns was real cocky, and she says, "You think you're funny? You see how funny you are in front of the 8th grade." So I went down to the 8th grade, and I wasn't nervous or anything. And she said, now see how funny you are. And I was like really making them laugh. I don't know what I was doing, but I was so small, the desks were up to here on me. So they were
That's
all like standing up to see me, and that really backfired on the nun.
That's hilarious. That's so great.
Yeah. And I had to work clean because it was a Catholic school.
I had to work clean.
I
You were in
couldn't
first
I
grade.
couldn't do any of my poop pee stuff.
Yeah, you didn't tell you were shitting in your pants on the way to. Well, that didn't happen until second or third grade, so you didn't have that story yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have any funny from when I was little. I mean, the thing is, when I was little, I wanted to be a boy. Really wanted to be a boy. My mom tells the story of how I went to kindergarten the first day of school in a dress with long hair, and I have the photos. And I came home that day, and I told her I wanted to be a boy, and I asked her to cut my hair, and I went and got like a really short bowl cut the next day, and I always wore pants after that. I never wore a dress again, and kids thought I was a boy. Like, we would go places, everyone thought I was a boy, and I would make up boy names and introduce myself to people as a boy.
I think the medical nomenclature for that is bull dyke.
Here, I thought you were going to go somewhere like really philosophical with that, or you were going to touch on like transgender, like. But yeah, I really thought that I was supposed to be born a boy for years. All my friends were boys.
Jeez.
I wanted to play football.
Well, you don't feel that way now.
No, I don't know when it changed. I think it was around like 13 or 14.
You seem to love being a girl.
I like the perks.
Hang in there. They don't last forever.
I mean, I don't know. I like being a girl, I guess. I like doing more guy stuff.
Like what?
Well, I mean, I like sports.
That's not girl, though. I mean, that's...
Well, that's not really guy
not-
stuff now, I
Yeah.
guess. But I mean, like, I don't know. I'd rather go like camping or like go watch football than like go shopping or,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
So you
But
got a little dykey in you.
a little bit. A little
Would you ever do anything with Jan?
You mean like hook up? No.
She's pretty cute.
She's super hot, Jen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's been in like all those magazines,
What magazine?
Maxim and Playboy and like all that.
Oh, she's been naked in magazine?
She has. She's gonna love that I told this. Yeah, she has. I mean, people can find it. It was a long time ago. But yeah, I haven't. Have you?
Yeah. I was
You did
in
Playgirl?
Playgirl, yeah. I did a fold out, just me.
I heard that.
Big floppy dick.
That's what I heard about you.
Going sideways.
I heard you have a large unit.
My unit, my package.
That's what they say.
Yeah. But you know, it's not that it's as big as it is absolutely delicious. People come from all over just to taste it, especially like right under the nozzle. There's a flavor there that'll just knock your pants off.
Yeah, I think I read that on Yelp, actually. I think it was under restaurants.
Yelp, I need somebody.
Under restaurants, Italian, Dom Irrera's dick. Delicious. God, I feel so weird talking about that with you.
My dick?
Yeah, I think of you like family. I get a little embarrassed.
That makes it sexier.
It's weird. It's really weird. Oh, what else? What else is going on?
I hate when acts do that, don't you? I mean, it's fine for here because it's
On
a good
stage,
total.
you mean?
Yeah.
What else do I want to talk about? Yeah.
What were we talking about? What else? The fuck am I supposed to write your act? I came in to relax. Fun.
Yeah. I always think of you. Oh, I thought of you the other night when you do that joke. Dom does a joke about how you want to see hot girls making out, but you never want to see two like fat, ugly lesbians going at it. And I was at a bar the other night and I saw two like really big lesbians just full on hooking up, like groping each other. This is in the middle of a crowded sports bar.
That's funny.
Yeah, and I thought of you immediately. And I thought, what a great legacy that every time I see two big,
You're gonna think of
bull
me.
dykey lesbians.
What else? Where's this place at?
It was in North Hollywood. Why, you want to go check it out?
No, I think I might know it. Is it?
It was El Tejano.
Is it on
Mexican-
Burbank Boulevard?
No, no, I think it's on Magnolia. I don't
Because
remember.
I'm so thick. I was in this bar with my friend Julio, and we're shooting pool, and he goes, "Dami, I think this is a dyke bar." I said, "No, it's not." And like, meanwhile, you see pictures of women with their breasts out, and dressed as Superwoman, all like superior,
Really?
dominant type pictures, And it was,
And it was?
yeah.
That's kind of nice, though. I like going to gay bars sometimes because, the guys, no one hits on you. So it's a good place to go out with girlfriends.
You ever go to a girl gay bar?
I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest.
Well, this one is
Where is this?
in Burbank.
No, this one I was at is just a regular bar.
Oh.
But I mean, I thought that gay bars, I guess I just thought all gay bars were for both genders. I don't know. Let's go to one. You want to go to one together? I'll go to a lesbian bar with you.
I'll go to a lesbian. I'm not going to a guy one.
We should go to a lesbian bar together, but you dress as a girl and we'll pretend we're a couple.
Yeah, I'd make a real convincing case for women. Can you imagine what an ugly girl I'd be?
No, you'd
My
be
big
beautiful.
fucking head.
You'd be
My
gorgeous.
big Guido head. Oh, God.
I want to do something where I was so bummed because I got asked to do this show and then it either didn't get made or I didn't get it. I don't know what happened with it, but to do a show where for an entire month you'd have to live as the opposite sex, but they would have like amazing makeup artists every morning transform you into a guy. So for 1 month I would have got to live as a man. And I was so excited. I just wanted to see what it would be like. You know what I mean? I wanted to see like how people would treat me different. And I felt like I could get behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
Get the inside scoop on like what you guys really talk about and like, what you think about like certain girls. And I don't know. I was so excited and then it didn't happen. So now I'm like, maybe I should just do it myself. I just need a makeup person that can make me into a boy. So I could sound like one.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You got a deep voice. so
Yeah.
you can have a deep voice.
Yeah, and if I wear like a beard, and put, you know what I mean, wear a hat.
Maybe. Your features are too cute.
Aw, that's sweet. Thanks, but no, I think I could.
Bought it.
I knew you'd say that. But I mean, what do you think would change? Like, if you were a girl, if I went out in the world as a guy, what do you think would happen?
Well,
Would people
do I have to be alone? Or do I have to be with people or alone?
whatever you
If I was
want?
alone, nothing would happen. I just wore a big fucking evening gown around the house.
You just do it at home. Yeah, you should do it. We should do it. We should dress as opposite sexes one day and go out together. That'd be so fun. I'll be the boy. You be the girl.
You know I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
You would do it.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Just once?
I'd be a 210-pound woman.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Instead of a chunky guy, I'd be an obese woman.
It'd be fantastic. And we could go to a club together, like a nightclub.
That'd be hilarious.
Wouldn't it be hilarious?
And I know I'd get rejected. That's the thing.
At the door.
I'd get rejected by
Oh my
fucking
God.
big fat guys.
Could you imagine you standing in line in Hollywood
Oh,
at a
hello.
club with all these like hot little 22-year-old girls?
How are you? Thank you. You look nice too.
Oh God.
Did you ever see Everything You Want to Know About Sex?
No.
Or Afraid to Ask? It's a Woody Allen movie, but there's one where this guy, Lou Jacoby, I think his name was, he dresses up as a woman and he just dances in front of the, his wife and him have company. And he goes upstairs and puts a dress on and is like going like this, got a mustache and everything. And he hears his wife coming, so he goes out, he gets out on the ledge and he falls. And he hits the ground. He didn't get hurt, but then he got his purse snatched by some guy, and so the cops came and all. You know, it was very funny.
That's
Cops
hilarious.
came and then he's talking like this, and his wife just screams, "Ah!" You know, it was her husband.
That's so funny. Oh no, I've never seen it. I'll have to Netflix it. Remind me.
The thing that's funny, I mean, one of the things about the whole transgender, it's like there is some comedy to it, but nobody, I guess they're in too much pain to really laugh it out.
I think some, and then I don't know. Well, see, I don't know. I'm not very educated on the difference between like what's just a cross dresser and then what makes you a transvestite or a transsexual. I don't really know.
The way I know it, transvestites are just guys that dress as women.
Right.
Transgender are guys who are trying to become women.
They feel like a woman.
But
on
no,
the
but
inside.
chemically, they take male hormones
Right.
and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Well,
You know, the ultimate ones would be the ones that get their dicks cut off and have a vagina made
the ultimate.
in Japan.
I know a straight guy. Well, I know a guy who hooked up with a transgender girl who used to be a guy.
But did she still have a dick?
No, she had a vagina.
Oh.
He showed me photos of it and stuff. I asked him all about it. He had photos. Well, the guy, and by the way, it's not the porn guy that I dated. It's a porn guy, though. It's a different porn actor.
Porn superstar?
I know. I'm not saying. Are you proud of me that I stopped saying porn star because of you?
Yes, I'm very proud of
You're
you.
welcome, Dom. But
Thank you.
But no, this guy, he showed me photos and stuff, and to be honest, this girl's vagina looked better than mine. I was kind of pissed.
Let me see.
Her
I'll be the
her
judge of that.
vagina was perfect. It's perfect. It's just like if you get it made, you know, they can make it look however you want.
Well,
So
what's a perfect vagina?
it's just well, it was just like skin with just a slit down the middle. Like that was it.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that.
What's yours?
I don't know. I have there's lips and stuff. She had no lips. She just had a slot, like putting like a bank slot.
Is this a bit?
I don't know. I liked it. I just thought it looked pretty.
Yeah, my girlfriend used to have that.
Really? Just a slit.
Well, like a little hair, not much.
Well, yeah, hair. Huh.
Hairy slit. A hairy slick. A hairy
Right.
stinky slit.
Oh, it's so gross.
Stingaposa.
Tom, are you single now?
With,
That's my segue.
with my incredible charm. What a shock.
You never know. Well, I'm charming and I'm single.
Yeah, but you're a different single. You meet people every week.
People think that, but I really barely go out. I go out once a week max. And when I do, it's usually like just a quick dinner. I never hook up. That's why I had to go hook up with my ex again. Now I'm hooking up with a guy. I swear I'd never. We stopped hooking up 2.5 years ago. Now we're having sex again.
Wow.
But what's crazy and great is I don't feel anything now. I don't feel any feelings for him now. Like I thought I could never do this.
Oh, yeah, time.
I don't like him anymore. It's so great.
Did he reject you?
At the first time, kind of, yeah. I mean, he was definitely the one that ended it.
How did you end up hooking up again?
Well, for the whole 2 years, we kind of always had this ongoing texting back and forth every once in a while, flirting kind of thing. But the thing is, we were so toxic that every time we'd get close to actually having sex,
This isn't the husband.
No, it's an ex-boyfriend. We'd start fighting before we'd hook up. You ever have someone like that you start flirting and then they say something that annoys you, or you say something and then you start bickering, and then before you know it, you haven't even had sex yet and you already are fighting again?
No. I can't really say I've had that.
Well, I date toxic. My favorite kind of
Sound like a fun
sex
date.
is toxic sex. So anyway, we did that for 2 years, and then finally we just stopped talking. And then he kind of messaged me out of the blue and was like, "What are you doing tonight? Come over." And I was like, "Yes, I need to have sex." And I haven't been having sex with anyone, and why not? We have great sex, and we aren't going to fight. So I went to his house, We hooked up. Then afterwards, he wanted me to stay over, and he started trying to cuddle me. And then I was like, no, 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 no.
Wow.
That's not what this is. So I left, and then, that's all it is now. It's just every couple nights he'll be like, you want to come over? And I'm like, sure. It's so great.
Do you use a rubber? No.
No, I'm not going to lie. No, but neither of us are hooking up with anybody right now, so it doesn't matter.
Well, it could have happened 3 years ago. He could have contacted something.
Oh, no, I know he's clean because
why?
he gets tested a lot. It's not
Well, why would he get tested a lot?
Because he's ex-military, so whenever he goes in for like his routine physical, he always gets tested. So I mean, he could catch something in theory, but if he starts having sex with someone else, he'll tell me. He's like that honest. And then I would make him wear a condom.
Oh, that's so funny. And most people would have said, and then I wouldn't fuck him anymore.
Well, we're not together, so I can't put that restraint on him. You know what I mean?
You like that, don't you?
No, I want to find someone that I want to be with, but in the meantime, I feel like the enemy you know is better than the enemy you don't. And I eventually, if I don't have sex with someone, I'll cave.
Quigley, folks. the philosopher.
It's true though. Like, eventually I'll cave and I'll hook up with someone who's worse for me than him. So I figure why not just use him until I find someone I like.
That's beautiful. Why not just use someone who... Well, he rejected you in the past, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think he minds being used. Like today I sent him... How nice is this? He's so sweet. Today I sent him a photo from that photo shoot. Like this really hot bikini photo that turned out so great. And I never like my own photos. I sent it to him and I was like, how hot is this photo? And he wrote back, well, I already hit it, so...
I already hit it?
I already hit it. Meaning like he already slept with me, so he doesn't have to say... Oh. It was so awful. And I was like, but that's good. Because if he was nice to me, I might start to like him again.
Right.
I'm highly functional, Dom.
Well, I like your honesty.
Thank you.
I like the fact, like I told you the last time we were going to dinner, I like being with somebody who I love and I respect and have fun with, but that there's no chance at all of having sex. But it's a relief.
It is.
Like, whew.
Right?
I could just talk to you.
It is really fun. Yeah. Well,
it wouldn't kill you to tickle my balls.
Dom.
Well, just tickle. I mean, not even pinch them. Just tickle. Like get underneath. Tickle. I mean, you don't have to look. We could be like in a movie theater, just going like this.
Thank you. It's really sweet. No, I love you. You know that. I can't even imagine. But it's weird.
There was a time when people could imagine.
Oh, stop.
Before I looked like a troll.
That's not what I mean. It's just because I like you are such a you're like family to me. Like I can tell, like when I was dating the porn guy, how much it like bugged you. Like that.
Oh, I was worried about you.
I know.
The other night, somebody at the comedy store, it was Brian Scalero. He goes, you fucking Quigley?
He did not.
Yeah,
my God.
Don't say anything, please, because he's so sensitive.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I said, no. He goes, come on, Dom. I said, Brian, no, not 100% no. And I would tell you if it was really.
That's so funny.
Because Kate's open with that stuff. She's not secretive. She don't give a fuck.
That is so funny.
So, but in his eyes, I guess you really can't be friends. Like if you were like, a big fat girl, it'd be cool for us to be friends because you're a pretty young blonde. Oh, you must want something.
Well, he's actually kind of said that to me before because he and I are friends. Well, I mean, I love him and he and I have talked before and I've said like, oh, we should totally hang as friends. And he's like, I can hang out with you as friends. I mean, he pretty much told me.
Well, at least he's honest about it.
Yeah, totally. So that's probably why he thinks that's so funny. Nobody's ever asked me that, by the way. And people have asked me about certain comics. Like, I get asked about Red Band all the time because Red Band and I are such good friends. And we haven't. There's certain comics I get asked about, but not you.
Oh. We had a show last night. Listen to this. It's fucked up. We were talking about different comedians or something, and they named this one guy. Do you know who John Campanelli is?
Yes.
Well, I like John.
Yeah.
John's a good guy. He goes out with Jane Carrey. He's, I know him, so, pretty well. And I said, I hate that motherfucker. This is on Kill Tony. And I said it because it was the wrong guy.
You thought they were talking about...
Oh, no, don't name anybody.
Oh.
But But it's
Thought they were
just,
talking about someone else.
I thought I was talking about something else, and I put John's name out there. But now, because of that, John's going to get more fucking publicity by me apologizing and saying I made a mistake than he would have gotten if we hadn't
That's
mentioned
okay.
it. Yeah,
He'll appreciate that.
I know. I'm going to tell him that because I said it on here that it's not John Campanella. I said it on Todd
That's
Shapiro's
so funny
show.
that you said I fucking hate. What happened when you said that?
They went, "Oh." And they said, they go, but it's not like you. You don't usually hate people. I says, I hate very few people. This is one guy I particularly hate. And and then when the show, I know what happened. A guy, you know what Kill Tony is, right?
Yeah.
They do that minute.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
judged on that?
No.
Oh, it's fun. You
Yeah.
would love it. I'll ask if we can do it one time
That'd
together.
be fun.
But the guy's up there, and then we start talking to him. He does a minute, and he says sometimes you open up for John Campanelli. And I said, I hate that motherfucker. And I had the wrong guy.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, I'm sure he's not upset.
Well, he actually looked at it more positively. Like in the reality of it is, he's going to get so much press.
Yeah, you're gonna keep
so
saying
much
sorry.
exposure.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, someone did that to me. I talked about it on here. Like, I've had people say shit about me on their podcast. Like, someone a long time ago, someone called me and said that Whitney Cummings was talking about me on a radio show. I forget what show. And she was talking about like all the bikini stuff I do. And she was like, I don't get the bikini thing. And I don't like it or whatever. But I got so many more people coming and checking out my page and stuff. So in a way it's like, and then she ended up being like, well, I guess when I was younger, I was doing dumb shit to get whatever. She like kind of backpedaled.
It's not really dumb shit. It's like, my thing is, if you got it, flaunt it. It doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
My thing is, it's like, I can't change the way I look. It's there. And so it's either like acknowledge it and use it to my advantage, or why not use what you have? Like in this business is so hard. Sam Tripoli once was like, this business is so hard. You have to use every tool God gave you. Anything you have that you can use. But, you know, I haven't gone so far as to do like anything crazy. Like I haven't done porn or Playboy. That's what's funny is, to me, I feel like people don't know how much stuff I've turned down that I could have made like so much money off of, because I don't want to go too far that direction. But what I do is,
I think you're doing the right thing, because with your ego, and it's not a bad thing to have an ego, but with your self-esteem, if you gave into that, I think it would change you. I think it definitely would hurt you.
I couldn't do it.
Especially.
Do you mean with my low self-esteem?
No, you don't have low self-esteem. I mean, you might sexually, like you like to be dominated and stuff, but
yeah. No, you're right. I don't have low self-esteem in terms of my personality. But it's funny because people won't believe it, but like, I don't like the way I look, but I don't think anyone loves the way they look. Like, I mean, I'm happy with my body at times, but I'm very like self-conscious about my looks. That's why I don't like having my photo taken. Yeah. When I go through photos from photo shoots, it's painful. You know how people don't like to watch themselves? Like, I've never watched an episode of my Playboy show. I didn't even watch the AVN Awards for so long after. I just don't like to watch myself.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same way.
Yeah, and I don't like to look through photos, like that kind of stuff. But people don't believe it because all the selfies I post. But I'm like, there's something different about when you take it yourself and when someone else is doing it. I get really like self-conscious. It's really weird.
Yeah.
So
I could see that.
Maybe it's not a low self-esteem, but it's like insecure. But everybody's insecure in this business.
Well, you understand like how we're so complex as human beings that, like when they used to say Michael Jackson is shy. Well, but how shy could he be if he's grabbing his balls in front of millions of people? But I can understand how he could be shy. He could be shy like in a little crowd. Like I'm much more uncomfortable with a room of 20 people than I am with a room of 20,000 people.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, I'm like that. Like, it's funny because I am an extreme extrovert. Like, if I'm at a party with lots of people, I'll walk around and talk to everybody there, right? But then there are, like, certain times in one-on-one situations where I get shy, for sure. And then there's also times, like, the more I'm performing and the more I'm working in front of people, or like if I'm shooting my show or whatever, then I get so shy and reclusive when I'm not working, because I just get like, it's enough.
Yeah,
You're so social all the time, and then I just want to be quiet and sit in the corner and watch people.
What was the night that I was really proud of you? Did you follow Rogan at the Laugh
Where?
Factory?
I think I did follow him here. Yeah.
Rogan, yeah.
Oh, on your show.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he had to go and he
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah.
I got lucky though, and it was fine.
Well, that's balls though. They know it. They're not stupid.
That's the thing about LA though, is that I always tell people that this town is like there's no training wheels for you as a comic here because you never know who's going to drop in. So even when you're
yeah.
like, I remember the first year I was doing stand up, I was doing just like a bringer show at the Comedy Store, and Dave Attell dropped in and went up right before me.
God, he's great, isn't he?
Amazing. And I remember being backstage, like I've been doing stand up for like a year. And I was like, how the fuck am I going to go on after Dave Attell? Like I was so nervous. But then here's the best part. He stayed and watched me, which I never knew. Right? So he stayed and he watched me. And then I saw him like 2 years later at the Hollywood Improv. And he came up to me and was like, I remember you. I saw you at the Comedy Store a while ago. And I was like, you saw that? And he's like, yeah, I watched you. You were after me. He goes, you were funny. And I go, I was terrible. And he was like, no, but you had chops. And he was like, come with me. And he like introduced me to like everybody at the Improv. And he told, I forget who at the time, Rita or somebody, like, oh, you should have Kate host here.
Oh, I love Rita.
Yeah. And it was so nice of him. And then that's how I ended up getting to start hosting at the Improv, was because he did that. Yeah, he's so awesome.
God, he's funny. He said to me, or he did the podcast. And I've said this before on the podcast. Sorry to repeat myself, guys. After we stopped shooting, I said, Dave, sometimes I don't think you realize how strong you are. He goes, Dom, I got to tell you something. He goes, I hate my act, but more than anything, I hate myself. And I said, don't ever change, man. Hold that low self-esteem. It makes you fucking funny. He's
amazing. He's so amazing.
He's great.
Some people are like that. Like even the other night, I was at the Comedy Store and Bill Burr was going on, and we were on the same show and we were back in the green room and he was getting ready to go up and he was like, I have no material. I literally have no material right now. And he was serious.
I know.
And I was just like thinking to myself, like, you have 4 specials out or something. Like,
doesn't matter.
I know.
Doesn't matter. It's all in your head.
Yeah. It's so fun.
I mean, I got a gig on Saturday night. I'm at the Tropicana in Vegas, not in Tropicana in Atlantic City.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so worried about it, and you know how much stand-up I do, but it's like an hour of 2,000 people. It's a whole different world.
You're going to be great, though.
Oh, I hope so.
But I get it. I wish I could watch. You're so funny. You're one of the people that I can watch over and over, and I always laugh. Even at the same jokes. There's not many people like that, but it's something about it's not like a character because it's just you on stage. But it's just like your demeanor is so funny, even if you say nothing.
Oh, thanks. I mean,
really funny.
It makes me very uncomfortable.
Why?
Well, because, it's like, I don't know what to say.
Oh, you're welcome. You don't say anything. Aw.
So you're going to go get something to eat? What time is it?
Are you hungry? I know you're hungry.
It's only 4:30.
Yeah.
So nothing's open for dinner.
What? We can go next door to Greenblatt's.
Ugh.
You don't eat there?
Too much. No, I love Greenblatt's when we're on the air. No,
I love it too.
No, but I eat there so much because it's right next door.
Let's go get food. I'm starving. I like that idea.
You know where we'll go? To Cafe Med.
I don't know what that is.
Where's your car?
At the condos. Oh,
okay, so we'll go in my car.
All right. Is there anything else? Anything else you have to say? I have a show on MTV2 you can watch right now. I forgot to mention that. It's called ADD TV. I think it's still airing. It was. Anyways.
Mention all your credits or anything you got coming up.
Well, that's just that. And then just follow me at Kate Q Funny and my podcast, Date Fails. My podcast's doing pretty well. Thanks for doing it. You were great on it.
Oh, that was fun.
When I had you and Jim Jeffries, that was like one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, who was the other guy that
Eric Myers was on with us. Yeah, that was really fun. Now,
squeaky voice?
Yeah, and now Tony Baker co-hosts it with me. But yeah, so the MTV2 show, you can still watch the AVN Awards on Showtime for a few more months, and the podcast, that's it.
I'm in some, I have to get you to look it up. I'm in some documentary that's doing really well. It was like #1 in the... I can't remember the name of it.
Are you talking about the one Sam Tripoli's in?
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Oh, shit. What is it called? I
don't
can't
know.
remember either.
Sully McCullough got me in it. And
it's that stand-up documentary,
yeah,
right?
I heard it's really good.
You haven't seen it yet?
I not only have I seen it, I forget the name of it.
I heard it's great too. Stephen Kramer Glickman's in it too. Bunch of my friends are in it. I forget what it's called. This is a good plug.
Well, that
We're
show
in a great movie. No one knows what it is.
that show that I have a recurring part, and it's coming out June 4th. I'm dying up here, and then I'll be in Atlantic City. I'll be at also at the University of Pennsylvania lecturing about stand-up comedy,
No.
something like that, a question and answer and all that shit. And going to Moon Tower, which is my friend Colleen McGar is one of the people that runs that. It's in Austin, Texas.
Moon Tower.
And
What's that?
It's a festival, comedy festival.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know Sal Volcano, whatever
yeah.
it is. I love Sal.
Yeah.
But we're going to do some improvs there together, so
Fun.
should be fun.
That's great. Awesome. Look at you. So
Say-
busy.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having
Tell
me.
Jen that she stiffed me this time. She'll never be invited back.
I know she was so bummed. She's like, tell Dom I'm so sorry, but guys.
I was glad to get a chance to talk to you. So let's not talk at dinner. Just eat.
Let's just not talk. Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Kate Quigley. See you next week. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What am I thanking you for? I fucking did all the work.